So Chiang-mai-Orchid Society conducted its annual orchid show. They do it every year. Usually it happens around the Queen Mother's birthday, which happens around the 12th of August. And then it was done last weekend. And I had the privilege of going and visiting Chiang Mai and being part of this orchid show. So the orchid show is done by the Chiang Mai Orchid Society. There are, from what I understand, there are roughly about 1,000 members in this society, and not only from Chiang Mai, there are members from outside Chiang Mai who come and participate in this event, and then they bring their plants. And so the first day, the 9th of August, was the time where the members were asked to bring their plants and then were asked to display their plants. And then, as usual, the tables were set up, and then there were classified into various groups. And then each group were allocated a set of judges. And then I was fortunate and very thankful to the society, to the Chiang Mai Orchid Society, to include me in the Vanda judging. It was a very good experience for me to be part of judging for Vandas. So roughly there were about within outside Vandas there were Cattleyas, Pulbophyllums, Dendrobiums, Phalaenopsis, Cymbidiums, and then the Vandas. Within Vandas itself, the main attraction was Vandas. In here, the Vandas were done little differently, where they were grouped into different colors. And based on the colors, there were groups of we were roughly there were about overall in the show about 1,200 plants, out of which maybe about 400 or 500 were Vandas. So it was a very good experience where the Vandas are grouped into based on their colors, and then there were teams judging for each of the colors what is the best chosen specimen. Right. So from that point of view, very good experience, and very well, nicely grown Vandas, and in general, overall, all the plants were very good. The interesting observation were that given that I landed up in the morning, I could see a lot of school and college children involved in the decorations as well as in the table display, which is something that is very nice. Now let's go to the show. Display arrangements in the annual Chiang Mai Orchid Show. This is the Cattleya section. This is the other side of the Cattleya section. This is done in a park in the almost in the center of the city, I can say.
การประกวดจากดอกไม้นะครับดอกไม้สร้างสุขนะครับก็กรรมการกำลังให้คะแนนตัดสินเนาะอันนี้จะเป็นคำแนะนำนะครับสำหรับชิ้นงานต่างๆเริ่มจากชิ้นที่3ซึ่งมีความคิดสร้างสรรค์ที่ดีก็คือใช้วัสดุเหลือใช้นำมาใช้ต่อ ไม่สร้างขยะ
This is a section of
ผลงาน
Miltonia.
สีสันก็ดูโดดเด่นดีเพราะว่าสีขาวและดำเป็นสีที่ strong
A
color
section of
มันทำให้โดดเด่นออกมา
Happy of
อัน
Rhythms.
นี้น่าชมเชยเลยนะครับสำหรับชิ้นที่2นะครับชิ้นที่2เนี่ยรูปทรงสวยงามเนาะก็คือมีโค้งเว้าเหมือนรูปร่างของสุภาพสตรีเลยนะครับเนาะสุภาพสตรีที่มีเอวเล็กๆเอว22อะไรเงี้ย
These
ครับ
are
เหมือนกับคนจับ
Tonosen. Some very good ones.
นะครับสีโครงสีมันแตกเป็น2ส่วนก็คือมันออกไปทาง strong color กับ dry color เนาะสีที่ข้างบนนะครับอันนี้พออยู่ในสภาพเดียวกันแล้ว combination หรือการรวมของสีได้ดี แต่พอมีสีสดของดอกกล้วยไม้มาผสมเนี่ยมันเริ่มแตกแล้วคือไม่รู้ว่าจะเป็นธีมไหนดีสีสตรองสีดาร์คคัลเลอร์ไปเลยหรือว่าเหมือนกับจะพาสเทลให้สุดไปเลยเนาะมันนี้คือความคมของการใช้สีอะถ้าเราให้ความสำคัญมากกว่านี้อีกนิดนึงงานเราจะโดดเด่นมากกว่านี้เนาะนะครับแล้วก็ทีเนี้ยมันก็เลยไม่รู้ว่าจะเป็นสีแบบให้ความรู้สึกเป็น dry color หรือว่าจะเป็นสีสดข้างล่างเนาะแต่ไม่แน่อาจจะเป็นความตั้งใจของการออกแบบว่ามีทั้งความสดชื่นแล้วก็ความแห้งเนาะนะครับเนาะแต่โดยส่วนตัวผมชอบให้มันชัดไปเลยว่าถ้าอย่างพาสเทลไปเลยอะไรเงี้ยแล้วก็สดก็สดสตรองก็สตรองไปเลยหรือว่า dry ไปเลยเนาะนะครับแล้วก็ต้องระวังเรื่องความเรียบร้อยเนาะตอนนี้เห็นสกอตเทปนึกว่าเป็นเอฟเฟกต์วิงนะครับเนาะไม่ได้เลยนะ
Now we see the Vanda section. The famous Lada Gold, Magic Wand, a selection of Celestis hybrids, Bangkok Sunset. And Rothschildiana. Some Cerulean based hybrids. Again the large dinner plate type hybrids. These colors are amazing. We have a few Denisoniana, Cerulean pink. Again, section of Ceruleas, just dedicated to Ceruleas. This is apparently the flower form, right, where the patterns are much nice. See this is another beautiful form, right? Again, hybrids, a lot of hybrids. This section on dendrobiums. The Dendrobium lamii, I've seen it flower this much. Right? Dendrobium acerosum. And there are Thrice-3-florum or Thrice-3-florum based hybrids. And then you have Dendrobium epsilon, Dendrobium venustum. Right? And then we have the Dendrobium dearii. And then we have the fall section species in Conservae, two different varieties of Conservae. Maybe a Hieroglyphica, and then the Shamarkis. This section is bulbophyllums. This is Smithnandia, Helferii. Right, then our own Prostachia cochleata, Epidendrum nocturnum, fragrance. few more capoeira. Right, and then we put in from briefly. This is the other side of the Vanda selection. Mostly are large hybrids, the flowers that are big but nicely presented. A few mokaras too. This is the section that we had judged. Plants were mostly organized based on the size of the flowers and the color. So here you see these are all pink, and then you have blue that are small in size. Thank you. And you have the large flowered ones, two-tone, large color. The color is like orange brown, and then we have smaller sized red, right? And then we have pinks, medium sized pinks. Then we have small size yellow orange, and then we have largely whites, and then we have something like a two-tone but based on orange and brown. Right, so this section is largely is one side, and similarly we have the other side. So the other side white, the medium size. Then we have the Rhynchodenia. Then we have the Celestis hybrids. Then we have yet another hybrids of Celestis, the pinks, the other side of pinks, and then spotted Mimi Palmer and spotted hybrids. Then we have the Bangkok Sunset hybrids. So this covers the section that we judged. This is the plant that we judged. Here, or rather, the plant that is the best of the plants that we judged. So this is with the team that judged the Vanda section. The way this works is across genera. The judging team picks the best from each of their teams, each of whichever. We did Vanda, similarly somebody did Cattleya, somebody did Dendrobium. Then they finally bring all the plants together, and then it is showcased. And there are very senior members in the society who go ahead and vote and pick the best. So the interesting part is that each of these each of the plants that won the awards, the best of the first prize gets about 500 bahts, second prize 300, and the third prize 200, and the best species gets about 1,000 for a species and 1,000 for a hybrid, and 3,000 is for the grand champion. So it was so there is a there is a token of amount that is paid, as well as there is a small trophy given to the members. So this is something that is very interesting. Again, it was a very nice experience, and then it's not that one will suddenly become a judge. Another interesting event that happened during my visit was that I happened to meet Adisak Hongslip, the to a large extent the legend in terms of orchid breeding in Thailand. He was celebrating his birthday on the day, and he told me what makes me. He turned 84 or 85, I'm not sure. He told me that what makes him happy is to see plants, and so coming to a garden makes him much more happier, and that is the secret for living such a long life. And so it was very nice to have met him, and we met in Katai's nursery, as you see in the background. It was an experience that I will cherish forever.